Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Dee and this is Dee's Reading Lounge, where I'm sharing my love for reading at my own pace. Welcome to a new video. If you are new here, welcome. I do invite you to subscribe for all bookish things. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you being here once again. So this is a brief intro introducing the upcoming vlog. I recorded this vlog like 2.5 weeks ago, and it's just been kind of sitting in my files. So I was like, let's go ahead and post this vlog, because usually I post one vlog a month, and I do believe I already have a vlog here on my channel, but I'm going to go ahead and post this one so it doesn't become outdated, which is why I am posting this intro, because I had to delete the previous footage, introductory footage, because I had already talked about those things in previous videos, and I don't want to be redundant in my videos. I'm trying to, prevent that from happening or stop doing that. So in this video, you're going to see me visiting 2 used bookstores. If you have been here for a while, you know that I love to buy used books. I love to visit used bookstores. It's just something about a good condition used book. I love the burnished pages. I love the fact or the idea of someone having it before me and actually loving it and sharing it, or giving it away to someone else to enjoy. And number 2, I love the price. Okay, you can usually get good prices for used books. However, as with everything, prices are going up, and yeah, they have gone up. I have noticed with used books, whether it's online or bookstores, because when I went to these 2 bookstores, well, one in particular, I feel like the last time I went, which was several months ago, the prices were lower than they were, which doesn't make any sense because they're used books. So it's not like they're importing anything from China or anywhere else where the tariffs have gone into effect. So yeah, most of that is greed. Just know, most of that is greed. But anyway, we shall still support the used bookstore whenever we can, because, I just prefer to not spend a whole lot of money on books when I can get them for a lower price. All right, so I'm also going to be incorporating a little lifestyle. I am in my fitness bag, which I am a fitness person anyway. I generally work out anyway, but now I have up the amp on my fitness because I do have, or I want to accomplish some goals. Number 1, I need to reduce my cholesterol. Number 2, I just need to get back down to a lower weight for my overall health and well-being. So you'll see, me working out and things like that, walking, and in hopes that will, encourage or motivate someone too. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think about it down below. I love to hear you guys' comments. So with that said, let the footage roll. We are fresh out of the shower. I'm getting ready to head to the bookstore, so I do not go over my bookstore buying budget. I've got $45 here, and so when this is done, it's done. I will not be swiping my card. I'm going to be using cash. later, and I am here to show you what became of the used bookstore visit. I only bought 4 and I did not go over budget. I did manage to stay within, actually below my budget. I spent $36 and some change, so I'm good. So the first store that I went to, I think, was the Book Rack, and I purchased 2 books from there. And so the first book is actually a new book, and it's 1984 by George Orwell. I have been wanting to read this book because this is a well talked about book. I don't know anything about it, and I think this is a classic. It's also on the book list. And the reason why I decided to go ahead and pick this up, because this is like a newer version. It's a smaller, slim type book, but it's kind of, well, the words are a little tiny, but it did mention something about Dolan Perkins Valdez writing the introduction or something like that in this book. And you guys know I haven't read anything by her, but she has written several books that I do have. I have about 2 or 3 books written by her. Take My Hand is one, and then Winch is another book, and I think that's it. But I do want to read from her. I need to get on it, but that is the reason why I picked this one up, because it's well talked about. It's a classic. It's on the banned book list, so I want to know what information are they trying to hide. So I went ahead and picked this one up. And so, yeah, let me just read a brief synopsis. It says, Winston Smith toes the party line, rewriting history to satisfy the demands of the Ministry of Truth. With each lie he writes, Winston grows to hate the party that seeks power for its own sake and persecutes those who dare to commit thought crimes. So just reading that little synopsis gives me a clear picture of why this may be on the book ban list. The second book I bought is Have You Met Nora? I haven't heard about this book, don't know anything about the author, Nicole Blades, and this was not on my wish list, not on my radar at all. And I thought it was very interesting because it's about a woman who is passing, and she's like in the top of the society in her class. Is she passing? She's blossomed from a wealthy surgeon's beautiful daughter to elegant socialite to being the top fashion stylist in the county. And Nora McKenzie is only days away from marrying into one of New York's richest, most powerful families. But her fairy tale rise is rooted in an incredible deception, one scandal away from turning her perfect world to ashes. So she is passing. I love Victorian era dramas, and so this sounds like it's going to be kind of like in the Gilded Age per se, because it is historical fiction, I believe. So I cannot wait to read this one. And so the other bookstore that I went to is just called Used Bookstore or something like that. It doesn't have like a name. And so I bought 2 books, and this next book that I'm going to show you, actually I bought a book on Amazon, but when I received the book, it was more like an essay, y'all. Someone was trying to sell on Amazon, calling it a book, and I quickly sent that one back. And that is about Harriet Tubman. So it was very surprising when I saw this here, but I'm like, I actually am really interested in reading more about Harriet Tubman, because I really don't know anything. I just realized that like a couple weeks ago that I really don't know anything, like what plantation she was on, like what was her upbringing, like what was her life before she became known for the Underground Railroad, like what was her life before all of that happened. And so when I saw this book and I read the back, I was like, okay, this is gonna give me a look into her world, you know, when she was, you know, a slave. And it says it's a thrilling reading experience. So I'm really, really excited about reading this one. And so the next book is called A Lesson Before Dying by Ernest J. Gaines. Now I do have the paperback version of this, but I will admit that I just bought this for the cover, because the cover is gorgeous and it's in perfect condition. It's like a smaller hardback, which I don't mind. It's a smaller hardback, so it's easy to carry around. I can put it in my book bag. a tote bag and be okay with it. So this is considered a classic as well. So it says, A Lesson Before Dying is set in a small Cajun community in the late 1940s. Jefferson, a young black man, is a unwitting party to a liquor store shootout in which 3 men are killed. The only survivor, he is convicted of murder and sentenced to death. So that's all I'm going to read. And so that is the only reason why I bought this one. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this vlog. Let me know what you thought about it down below. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love to hear more from you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.